there everyone, it's Moose and thank you so much for joining me back here. Today we are doing another writing vlog video and I am kind of giddy, kind of anxious. My dog is also anxious, so if you hear him huffing and puffing in the background, sorry. I am sitting down to start writing my first draft. I wrote a couple chapters. I wrote, how many pages have I written so far? I have written almost 40 pages of my book so far. But that was kind of just, I pantsed it, I kind of just winged it and went with the main ideas that I had in my head. I recently did a reading vlog of kind of me reading this book a little bit, not specifically like a reading vlog based on this book, but just my thought process in terms of my story as I read this book. And I just sat down, I just made my beat sheet for my book based on this. If you haven't read Save the Cat, I found it super helpful. It basically gives you an outline of what makes a good story, 15 different plot points that would make your story stronger. So I am basing my first book off of this. Being my first book, not having a writing background, I need some kind of structure, and I'm finding that this helped me find that structure a little bit. So I just sat down and I wrote my beat sheets. I wrote 2 separate beat sheets. I'm writing a rom-com, I'm writing a romantic comedy, and so I wrote a beat sheet for each character, for my main female protagonist and for my main male protagonist. And it needs fleshed out, and I know that that will come as I write and learn my characters more and my story more. But for right now, I just kind of did a broad outline of my different plot points to hit. I didn't go into in-depth detail about how each one would happen or anything like that. I just put the broad plot point. So that's where I'm at. That's where I've started. And I'm getting ready to sit down and go through what I already have and kind of restructure it, add in the scenes that were missing according to the beat sheet. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm sitting down. I think I'm going to keep the prologue I already have. I need to write a couple more chapters leading up to what I already have, and that's where I'm at. Hey friends, I'm actually super excited about what's happening right now. I feel good about my first draft, and I know it's just a first draft. My chapters I'm finding are super short. They're only like a word or a page and a half on a Word document, which would probably equate to like 2.5, 3 pages on like a print novel, depending on the size of the layout and everything. But I'm finding that they're a little short, so I know I need to go through and add some things, some details, some world building stuff. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and I'm putting my major plot points down on the page, and I know that I can always go back and add those little details later. But I'm feeling good about it. This is my first cup of coffee in months. Caffeine gives me migraines, but this is decaf and I'm risking it. It's nice and rainy here today, so I just feel like I need a cup of coffee. I worked on it last night. I only have like 10 pages, but I'm at 5,500 words, right over 5,000. And I'm feeling good. I think I already mentioned this when I was creating my beat sheet. So the beat that I had as my chapter 1 was really like the 4th or 5th, maybe even 6th beat in the beat sheet. And so I finally went through and wrote all the different beats leading up to that. And they weren't really long. I don't really feel like I needed to add a whole lot of things for the setup and for like the theme stated and all that kind of stuff. So it didn't take me a lot of time, or a lot of pages rather, to do that. But I feel accomplished, I guess, in meeting that goal, in getting up to the point where I've already written some things. It just feels good. It feels good. And next week, I am currently doing a master's program. Next week is my last week in this semester, and then I get like a month break, like a month and a half break. So I'm really going to try to sit down and finish my book while I'm not taking classes. That is my goal. I hope I stick to it. I'm going to try to really like make myself do it without burning myself out. I think there's a fine balance, but it's not going to get done if I'm just like scrolling on Instagram or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Hey friends, I didn't even notice, but I just hit 10,000 words. I feel like that's a milestone. I don't know how milestones go in terms of writing, but it's a milestone for me. I just hit 10,000 words. I'm at 10,275 currently on page 26, about to jump to 27. Not a whole lot, but I'm making progress and I'm feeling good. Hey friends, it's me. And I am feeling good. I'm feeling good. I hit almost 14,000 words. I'm like 13,948. So almost 14,000 words. I'm feeling good. I'm over a fourth of the way through. If I'm shooting for 50,000 words. That's the low end of what's typical for a rom-com. But this is my first. So like, I just want to hit that, you know. If it comes out more, that's fine. If it comes out a little less, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about word count. I'm more so worried about the story. As many words as it takes to tell my story, that's what I'll use. But I am almost 1,400, sorry. And I'm finally getting into the, like, romance itself, which is exciting to me. It's exciting because up until this point, I wrote some of it, and it was just bare bones, like, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. And I've been going through and, first of all, connecting all of my chapters with all the transitional things, you know, doing my setup, setting up my characters, my world, all that kind of stuff, the driving factors, you know, needs, wants, that kind of thing. And I finally finished that. And so now I'm going through the main plot scenes that I had already written up until this point and actually fleshing them out a little bit, adding internal monologue, internal reactions and descriptions, and just how the characters are reacting to what's happening around them, instead of just like, this happened, this happened, this happened. So I'm finding that it works that way for me. And, you know, start out writing what happens just to get the plot in my head, and then I can go back through and flesh it out. It's working so far. Don't know if that's going to be my go-to method for writing or not, but it's working for this one. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm excited, and I want to end this on a high note. So here I am ending this on a high note. I feel good about my story right now, and I'm hopeful. I think I may have said this. I don't know if this blog or if it was the last one. My goal is to finish this by the end of the year. I am still in school. I do have 2 kids and just other responsibilities. So this is like a side project for me, but I want to finish it and have it published by the end of the year. That's my goal. It is currently June, almost July. So we'll see. I don't think there's a reason I shouldn't be able to, if I prioritize it the way that I want to. So that's where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe down below, leave a comment, let me know if you're a writer and how your writing process goes. You guys are awesome. I am so thankful for you, and I'm blessed to have you here on my channel. And we'll meet back here next time. See ya!